One of the important things that we learned today was about picking out the right book for us. So I made this special poster to help us remember some of the things that we need to do when we pick out a book. So I have all kinds of books that I like to read, and I think about all of these things on my poster before I pick out a book and I read it. So the first thing I do is I select a book. So the first letter is I pick out the book, and then I look it over inside and out. Okay, I'm just flipping through the pages. It looks like a good book that I might want to read. The purpose, P. Why might I want to read it? It looks like it's going to entertain me. It's not a teaching book, but it looks like it has some interesting illustrations and it's a fun story. Interest. Does it interest me? Well, yeah, I see some illustrations that I am interested in. It looks like there's some chocolate ice cream on the cover, and there's a couple of rabbits, and I'm really interested in seeing what this book is about. C stands for comprehend. Do I understand what I'm reading? All right, well, I'm not really sure yet, so I think what I can do is I can open up to the first page. What might be helpful for me is if I look at the pictures as I'm reading, and I'm also gonna see if I can figure out what a lot of the words say. So that is for the last letter is K. Know. Do I know most of the words? So I'm gonna try reading the first page right now. Little Rabbit had a loose tooth. It was her first loose tooth. And as I'm looking through the first page, I can see that I know most of the words. There might be one or two words I don't know, but I think I can still figure out what most of the words say. All right, so this means that this is a book that'll work for me. So when I'm picking out a book, it actually is a lot like picking out shoes. It seems so silly. Shoes and books, what do they have in common? Well, shoes fit us just like a book can fit us. All right, so we're not actually wearing a book like we would wear shoes, but when we think about shoes, we have to find the right kind of shoes for us. And it has to do with like where we're going and what we're planning to do. And then of course it has to be the right size to fit us. So these are some fancy party shoes. And I probably wouldn't wear these if I went bowling because I would just fall. But if I went to a party, I'd want to wear these. And then I had to make sure that when I go to put them on, that they actually fit on my feet. And yeah, they fit. So I can actually walk around in these. All right. One thing you will not find in my closet are soccer cleats or ballet shoes. And that's because those are activities that, as cool as they are, they just don't interest me. I used to do those things, but now I have other interests. So instead, I have shoes like these ones. These ones are sandals that I wear when I go hiking. So, and I also have a pair of some sneakers that I can wear when I go walk too in my neighborhood. And those are things that I like to do. So, because I like hiking, I also found this shoe. Now this is my dad's shoe, and he wears it sometimes when we go out hiking or if he's working out in the yard. And as much as like I can agree with, or I have a heart connection that I also like to go hiking and I like to work in the yard, I could not wear these because they are too big for me. So it's kind of like picking out a book. If I'm not interested in the book and it's also too hard for me and I can't read the words, then it's not gonna fit me. So I hope that this helps when you're picking out a book. When we are in the classroom and you're looking for books in our classroom library, or if we go to the library, or if you're at the bookstore, you can remember this so you know how to find a book that matches something that you're interested in and something that will help you and also something that you can read. Okay.